Welcome to MathsLine. Today we're told to find the next number by pattern. Now, when you have a pattern finding numbers and you have been given this to us, which means that we have to look for a pattern to make sure that we fill in this box. So now, when you have a situation like this, what you must put at the back of your mind is that to quickly check whether the numbers are increasing or they are decreasing. So in this case, the numbers are increasing. And you have 4, 9, 20, 35. That means that those numbers are increasing. So what do you do here? When you're looking for pattern finding numbers, we have to employ either the addition, maybe we apply the subtraction, or we apply the multiplication. So now let us look at this rule. If we have addition, if we add these two together, it will give us 13. Now when we add 9 to 20, it will give us 29. When we add 20 to 35, it will give us 55, which means that we are not following a pattern. So that means that addition in this case will not work. Now let's look at subtraction. When we look at subtraction, 4 from 9 will give us 5. 9 from 20 will give us 11. 20 from 35 will give us 15. So which means that this pattern that we're looking at here is not going to work here. So what do we now do? We're going to look at this and we're going to break it down by multiplying two products together to make sure that we follow that pattern. So which automatically means that we'll break it down and look for a pattern. We'll break it down, then we'll look for a pattern that will work for us. So what do you do here? Let's look at this first number, because it said we're breaking it down, which means that we are looking at the product of two numbers to make sure that we follow that pattern. So if we look at this, we can say that this is 2 times 2. If we put 2 times 2 together, that will give us 4. Now, what do you think about this? We can say that this is 3 times 3. And 3 times 3 will give us 9. Now, let's come to 20. If we look at 20, we can say this is 4 times 5. 4 times 5 is going to give us 20. Now, let's just look at this. What do you think about this? We can say that this is 5 times 7. And 5 times 7 will give you 35. Now, what you must observe here is that we already have a pattern here, because we are expressing these numbers with the product of two numbers to make sure that we have a pattern. So here we have 2, 3, 4, and 5. So when we come to this one, since we have 2, 3, 4, and 5, what do you now have here? This will now be 6. So now let us look at the pattern that we're following. We have 2, 3, 5, and 7. What does this tell you? When you see 2, 3, 5, and 7, this shows you that we're dealing with a prime number. And what is a prime number? A prime number is a number that can divide itself and 1. So if we're following that pattern, which means that the next prime number here is going to be 11. And if we multiply this together, this will give us 66. Now, what do you think about this? Let's see your answer in a comment. I hope you've learned something today. Please like and share our video. I'll see you in my next class. Thank you.